Is there a starting lineup change that is long overdue that we should have seen by now? And you have a couple of options now at this point, right? With Mitch in the starting lineup, with Deuce McBride in the starting lineup. It could be on the players. Like, are you not considering that possibility?
I look at these 5 players, and each one of them individually is great at what they do. The Hart thing to me is he's very clearly in some ways, I mean, Tibbs has several Luol Dengs, but maybe is he the most Luol Deng of the players that are on this team, perhaps? At least in terms of how he gives them minutes. The thing for me is last season, for example, it felt like any guy, you wouldn't depend on it, but you would get these 40-point explosions from different players. I just don't have that same feeling this year.
Every player in the starting lineup has had outbursts this season, but much in the same way where the first season, I'm not comparing the two teams, the first season of the Heatles, it was your turn, my turn, your turn, my turn. And like they've had moments. The amazing thing about last year was that they were so depleted that every player on the roster needed to max out their ability and not even max out their ability, max out their role on the team to the point that there was no jockeying for like shots or usage, any of that kind of stuff. It was like, guys, if we're going to win tonight, Isaiah, you got to be at your best. DiVincenzo, you got to be at your best. Josh, you got to be at your best. Needless to say, Brunson, you got to be at your best. Everybody had to be at their absolute best, and they needed to tap into everything that everybody brought to the table. With this team, there's a lot of skill and a lot of ability and all of that shit. And yet it doesn't feel like there's room for everybody to be like at least the best version of what they think they are. And I don't know if I'm getting too highfalutin here, but that's kind of where I've arrived at as I think. Because like, again, the fact that these 5 guys are this bad and have been this bad for a while, like there's no, it goes against all reason, you know? To me.